Hide your wife. Hide your kids.
You did it wrong. It's hide your kids, hide your wife.
Bryce Tui's here today.
I'm in the building.
Cover their eyes. This is rated R. Look at this guy.
I look like I should be rated R now. Like
you need like a full-on mullet though.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get my hair cut again. I think we're going.
You're like close.
We are close. Here. Let me give you a quick.
You're just full-on diesel. Look at the luscious locks.
The luscious lock. Oh,
luscious locks.
They're looking. Oh man. I'm feeling good with this hair, but I do need to cut it a little bit. I was thinking about, actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna get it cut kind of short.
How much were those glasses?
I think like $150.
Oh my god.
Maybe 120. I don't know.
Oh my god.
They're worth it. I got bored on the plane back from New York to here, so I just started buying things.
Unreal.
You got to make the red days feel real. Just kidding. Don't. That's not advice.
No, but he had a good day today, so I guess he deserves it. What'd you make today?
I'm gonna say 20. It's like 19.6, 19.7. We're gonna round it up. If it's over 19.5, you can round it up, right?
Yeah, you can take my change. I'm like at like 52, 53, 100.
Yeah, okay. I'll take your change. Together,
So
we're up 25,000.
25,000.
Yeah.
Which feels good, but man, my competitive nature, this guy is just kicking my ass.
What happened in July?
I don't know, a decent chunk of change.
Okay.
Not as much as you.
I was gonna try to make you feel even worse.
Oh my god.
I'm on fire today.
Striking the man while he's down.
I'm about to crush him in ping pong after this, so I'm gonna make him feel really bad.
He does. What are you up? 1 game overall on me across the time history?
Is it 1 or is it 2 now? How many did we play yesterday? No, you're right. No, I think
over the last 8 months, Bryce and I are pretty even at ping pong. He is up 2. We'll call it 2. I think it's 2.
Yeah, we'll call it
2 games. We've probably played about 150 games at minimum.
Yeah. So we're pretty even.
It's pretty even. It's pretty competitive out
Unlike trading where I'm better.
Oh my!
Just kidding. Matt's up more than me. Matt's up more than me overall.
For now, he's catching up.
Slowly but surely.
I'm
one trade at a time.
I'm trading well too. He's just doing so much better. Let's go over your trades here.
Let's go over to some charts.
NRXP, was this the biggest one or AEHR?
NRXP was.
This one was gorgeous. This is also my biggest trade of the day. But we'll let Bryce take the way here.
So I actually don't even remember how I saw this. Someone mentioned it. I don't remember if it was one of my close trading friends or if it was someone in small cap rockets. But can you actually go back to that daily chart?
Yeah.
So I actually liked this setup a lot. Pardon me. Because I one time decided to short. Actually, twice decided to short this same exact daily chart. I think one was on Clove before it was a Wall Street spot stock. And the other was like SLGG, although SLGG wasn't as similar to this. Wish, nearly identical chart. I lost. I actually didn't. I wasn't oversized on it, but it squeezed, just like this did. Mm-hmm. And so now I'll go back to the intraday. So once I saw that, I was like, well, that's bullish. And it was having this. Do you want to throw view up on real quick for us? So basically, we have this initial spike. After that one, I keep going. We had pre-market spike. That spike right there over VWAP was nice. Then it just consolidated under VWAP, a really nice trend. And I unfortunately, I didn't see an entry spot for like my type of intraday pattern I'm looking for, but I knew that I wanted to be in this. So I started in 1240 with like 1,000 shares down farther.
Yeah, in here.
Yeah, in there. And I just kept adding up. And as we broke high a day, I added again. I got up to like 4,000 or 5,000 shares. That first dip almost scared me. That scared me quite a bit. But
that's where I got scared out, actually. Because we had very similar entries, and I sold most of my shares. I took some off here, and then I basically exited. And then I re-entered when it recovered, but the problem was because I got scared out, my average was so much higher, I couldn't actually, you got 5,000 shares. I think at most I ever had 1,500 or so.
Yeah, and I want to say,
just didn't match.
I want to say I had before that pull, I had a 1258 average or something. So it didn't pull down that far. I was going to basically risk it keep going down a little bit more, going down, right? No, not that far down. Not right, the one where it touched me up. I was basically going to risk right there, held some consolidation. But a lot of times when if it hasn't had a harsh pull yet, I will let it pull. That's like my worst case stop. And then I turn a new risk level, a harder pull into my new risk. So it's like my worst case scenario. This is where I'm cutting and I'll let it form a new risk level. I won't always add, which I didn't add here. But after that pull, I sold my first bit right at that high a day, somewhere in there, right? That area. Cause okay, I do want to downsize a little. So I think I got down to 4,000 shares, sold my next bit at 1490, 15. And then I had 2,000 shares left, added full size back, right at 15 right there. And sold into 1610, 1620. locked in about $12,000 on the trade.
Well done.
I mean, literally, it was awesome. That was probably one of my better executions in a while.
You respected your risk, even though you had big size. Even big size, like by your standards, like you just respected your risk.
That's
like you were willing to cut your loss if it got there, never got there, and you just let it do its thing.
And while we're on this topic, real quick, there are kind of two ways I look at things, right? When it comes to risk, when I was kind of less consistent and didn't really, I guess, have like a cushion under me. I would just get out. Like if I didn't like the trade, I would just get out. Now that's not always good because maybe you're getting out before your risk level. But if you're oversized, there are times you can't afford to take that big of a loss, like a worst case scenario loss. You just can't. If you're oversized and it's not working in your favor, don't be afraid to get out. Don't be afraid to protect yourself. And yeah, maybe it works after. Use that as a lesson. For me, as I got more consistent, I've kind of just gotten okay with taking slightly larger losses on setups I like a lot. This was one that if it had gone worst case, I probably would have lost like $3,000. Mm-hmm. So it was like, okay, it's not going to be the end of the world. I like the setup enough. But that also meant to myself, like, okay, if I'm going to have that worst case risk, I do want to try to hold for a slightly bigger move. I did, and I traded it really well. Happy with how I traded it. Matt, I don't know if you want to go over like your take on it.
No, basically the same thing. And like I said, like the reason, we had very similar trades. I just got scared off on this harsh pull, which doesn't look like much now, but in the moment, if we can.
Oh, it was scary.
It basically went to high day and then just like broke high day and totally rejected, which for me is a reason to get out.
Yep.
And that's why I sold most of my shares.
I can't remember what chart it was, like what ticker it was. There was a very, very similar. It might have been, I think now that I say that, I think it was Wish that day. It's the same daily chart and same intraday action. It breaks high day, harsh pull, instant recover. Shorts trapped.
Yeah, it held view up the whole time, recovered, and then just off to the races. Huge run. It's pulling back now. We're actually filming this one pretty early. There's like 3 hours left of market time, and
we're both done.
We're both done for the day.
It's summer, man. We say this every day. Like
look
it's
at these
summer.
Shades. He's got to block out the sun.
I've got to block out the sun because I'm going home early.
And the haters.
The haters.
Leave a comment if these are fit, Bryce. I'm just curious. If the overwhelming majority of people like him, I think he has to wear it every episode.
Or I just have to buy every single style of Pit Vipers out there. And then wear a different one. Oh, there's like 20 or 30.
All right.
I could drop like $3K on like every. No, I won't. But it's possible.
Max risk.
Yeah, max risk type trade on Pit Vipers.
Yeah, I think NRXP.
We talked about the dyslexia last time, guys.
It just happened in real time. This is just trade of the day.
Trying to bounce.
I think we just covered this one. It's textbook. It's perfect. Save the chart. Really nice perk here.
Yep.
I was gonna say I'm basically done, but the only thing that might get me to come back is this one. If it ends up curling back over VWAP late day.
Yep. I'd agree.
So that's the only thing that could get me to come back, but. That's pretty much it for small cap recap.
We're not going to go over AEHR?
No.
I locked in 10K on that.
It doesn't matter. This one is so much more textbook.
Okay.
It's textbook. Focus on the textbook one.
That was a great. I think AEHR was a great setup.
Oh my, yeah, but you look at this chart. This looks.
The chart is way better.
I pull up
yes.
AEHR, and it's so not textbook anymore.
But not anymore. It's not. No,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but this is. You know what? I gave Hold on. Can I just say one thing? I gave a webinar on the StocksToTrade team yesterday, and I said I need to work on actually piking a little bit more because I was going for too big of moves.
Yes.
You know what I did? I piked it. I got in the 730s, 740s, like 15,000 shares, sold it almost all of them in the 8s.
Yep.
And that's the market. When NRXP, we kind of, that we got lucky with follow through on a really good setup.
Yes.
Because we have
textbook setup.
But but some of the textbook setups haven't always been working.
No, but when they work, that's why we focus on them.
Exactly. And AEHR didn't. I piked. I was going to just say that was a good example of there are times you need to pike a good setup.
I agree.
Because first screen days don't always break out.
No, but textbook. Anyways, NXRP is the one I want you to focus on.
NRXP, you dyslexic.
Yeah. Screenshot the chart. Watch the video again. Leave a comment if you like Bryce's sunglasses. Like, subscribe.
And let us know if you like this bickering that we do. I think people like it.
I think they do too.
I do too. It fuels the fire. Yeah, let me know if you like these guys. We are heading on out of here. Early day, summer trading. Stay safe, all.
Oh, Lord.
Hide your wives.